What's up, everybody? All right, so Matt Candy, who is a very significant leader in the generative AI space, I think he's the global head of generative AI for IBM, had some comments to Fortune that were extremely interesting and thought-provoking. A lot of generated buzz, across the ecosystem, and justifiably so. But I don't agree with everything he said. But I will say this: that the pace with which we are going to have to learn how to coexist with generative AI. And the increasing importance of skill sets that were traditionally developed through a liberal arts education are thought-provoking for sure. And I would strongly encourage anybody to check out the article and check out the comments. The two ideas that stood out to me that were huge is one, instead of humans learning how to code so that we as humans can communicate and direct machines, we've entered into an era where machines are now learning to understand the native language of human beings, such as what I'm saying right now, the words coming out of my mouth, which translates to that constraint being lifted, which is obviously massive when you start thinking about that. So the quote I really liked was very simple, but he said, rather than us having to learn to talk the language of technology and programming computers, effectively they are learning to talk our language. So fantastic quote, big idea. The second one, and this one is a combination of a lot of factors, but the idea to minimum viable products, right, MVP, and the associated content assets required for a marketing launch and ongoing campaign are going to be compressed to something that might have previously been considered unimaginable. And what I mean by that is this quote that he put forth. The speed at which people will be able to come up with an idea, to test the idea, to make something, it's going to be so accelerated. You don't need to have a degree in computer science to do that. End quote. So if the above resonates, and I say above because I'm reading the actual micro essay I put forth on LinkedIn, which kind of caught me off guard there. But if that resonates with you, one of the things I would suggest you do, especially route number 2, is check out Pika, which is the enormously buzzy generative AI idea to video platform. And tell me if that doesn't kind of blow your mind to give you a feel for the pace with which things are about to start moving in 2024. Big shout out to Connor Grennan. He's the dean of the NYU Stern School of Business. As I came across the article and the comments, in his LinkedIn feed, which is a fantastic feed to follow as well as on Twitter. So big shout out to Connor as well on all things AI education. And thanks for sharing this, because don't know if I would have caught it if you hadn't. So anyhow, that's it for today. Take care.